Ladies and gentlemen, you asked me something, and you're right. The gentleman, Dominique, his name, he doesn't speak any English. He speaks Hebrew, so I'll ask him a few questions. And you asked me about this. נוצרים, אבל אוונגליסטים.
אוקיי. אז בארון יהיה שכינה.
Yes.
בשביל קתולים, בלחם הקדוש, יש וגם יש כמו שכינה, יש ישוע. זה כמו שכינה. זה גם וגם.
אז שם אתם שומרים את הלחם הקודש?
נכון. זה חשוב.
Okay. Just to remind ourselves, here was, as we know, the firmament or the Spirit of the Lord in between the cherubim, and between, they know that. And for Catholics, this is where they will keep their holy bread that they will use in Mass in this specific church. One more thing, the gentleman, and יש גם כמה נזירות פה?
יש 12 נזירות ו10 נזירים.
There are 10 male brothers and 12 sisters that are working over here, and this, by the way, is a lot of their handwork. Is a lot of their handwork, and some of it is very exquisite, as probably you can see. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at
now, what did you say? You said this place was Emmaus or
Emmaus.
Emmaus.
I said that the original name. This is shekels. The prices are in shekels.
Which book of Samuel did you say this was in?
Which what?
Which book of Samuel?
Kiryat Yearim. Which book of Samuel it is? Should be 2 Samuel. I don't remember the exact chapter, but very easily we can find it. They have some nice plants, and ladies and gentlemen, much nicer than in 48 with all the troubles that we had to climb up to Jerusalem at that time.
This was a one-lane road.
In a moment, the passage will end and will be the hilly terrain. 20th century, when the first cars were brought over here from England, it would take 2 days in a carriage to come from the coast overnight here on the left, and on the right between the trees a small fort that was put over here by the Crusaders. One of some 17 fortifications built along the route Jaffa, Jerusalem, to protect their way to the sea and from the sea.
This road was built with blood, sweat, and tears back in 1948. It was one lane then.
Armies, he is commanding the moon and the sun to stop in their course, so to give him a few more daylights to finish his job. And he says, Shemesh v'Givon Dom, the sun stand over Gibeon, and that's the mountains behind us, the Areach and the moon over the valley of Ayalon, and this is the valley of Ayalon. Okay. Over here were the British in the 30s built a fortified police station against Arab terrorists of the time. Today there is a museum to the Israeli armor, and there's a monument up there with one of the earlier tanks. It's an American Sherman tank. That is a vintage from Second World War. that has served with us since 49, 48, 49 onward until my time when we started training in British made mortar tanks known as Centurions. It's a museum to the modern armor of Israel here on the right. And we are going
Israel.
another half a kilometer straight ahead onto the left, mini Israel. Has any one of you been to Holland?
Yeah.
In Holland there's a place known as Rotterdam, which is Little Holland. In other words, it's a theme park showing some of the highlights, many of the highlights of Holland, sort of like
Oh, there are tulips right here.
Look,
Blooming.